Hello and welcome to my BeamNG Drive tutorial. This is what I wanted to do for my senior project. We are going to the garage mode. I'm going to stop this clip here. Welcome to garage mode. Garage mode is a relatively close distance to where you can view each and every little detail. Well, I say each every detail. A good chunk of all the details in a particular vehicle or prop. Anyway, there is vehicles, which includes all the vehicles, and because I have mods installed, there is the My Cars section, which will basically take every vehicle that isn't a mod and remove all the props and remove all the vehicles that aren't mods. Give you a sort of a rundown of, oh, here's all the mods, here's what they are. There you go. Photo mode, obviously it will open up the camera mode and let you take a picture, a screenshot, stuff like that. I've seen people on Reddit and social media do this. I am not going to do that because I don't like how photo mode works. Decals. It's kind of the same thing as photo mode. Yeah, this is an early high experimental preview of the decal experimental. No, I am not going to do that because I forgot to mention this at the start. This game is not really fully released. It's in its alpha stage. Alpha being better than beta. You can also change your controls. Sorry. You can also change your controls in the control menu like any other computer game, because we've all done that at points because we don't like pressing 15 different buttons for 15 different functions. We like organizing ourselves. Paint. Paint's obvious. You can change the paint on your vehicle as well. Let's just pick silver. Ta-da! It's now a gray blob. Let's pick red. Ta-da! It's now red. You can also change your hue to change it manually. Saturation, make it from gray blob to super vibrant ultra shiny red. Except, of course, if you want to do that, you need to turn on configurations. Then it will let you do extra. So if you want to do extra and you aren't satisfied with how the paint looks, you can always hit the configuration with just a simple click and change it manually. Metallic, it is now a super dark but very shiny red versus just matte pink red, which I hate. Chrominess, you can also change it this way, but I don't think chrominess does anything. I don't think it did anything, really, so there is that. Tune. If you have tunable parts or race parts or stuff like that, for example, if you have nitrous installed in your vehicle, you can click the tune and manually tune. Let me just show you. It's easier to show you at this stage. So type in nitrous. I spelt it wrong. Nitrous oxide, injection. Boom. Now if I go to tune, you can then find nitrous oxide. It will tell you what gear you need to be in for it to activate, as well as what minimum RPM it needs to activate as well. And everyone knows what nitrous oxide does because it's a power additive. It adds power to the engine. Anyway, sometimes the mouse is a little iffy, but that's just my mouse, not standard mouse. You can always change your sensitivity. Here we are in my vehicles, which has mods active. Let's pick that. And then we're going to scroll down and pick the SE 3500 Coupe all-wheel drive Neo. Sure, we're going to go with that. Now, quick note. It says importing texture. If the mod breaks and the textures have problems, it will show up as a bright orange and say no texture, which is a bad sign, especially if you have to pay for mods, because, side note, mods can be bought with money. For example, we'll go to Patreon, Gumroad, and some of those other sites and make you pay on top of tax for high quality mods. A good chunk of the time, they might not be high quality. This is a mod here. It's a, let me explain. You have the standard vehicle in the game, but then there's an age gap, a year gap, a model year gap. This mod adds 3 vehicles to replace those mod years. For example, this is a 90s Bruckle Legrand or whatever. It's a Buick or something, because each car has a real life counterpart, I guess, if that makes sense. Each mod or each vehicle should, at this case, have openable hood, trunk, and doors as well. Some of them don't, but a good chunk of them do. they all have sounds to accompany it, like it's supposed to. Let's just get in here real quick. Excuse me. Thank you. Cool. H is horn, because everyone likes to honk the horn and pretend they're mad people when they drive, because that's a thing I do. I also listen to the radio, which is not a feature in this game. There's mods to fix that though, and that function relatively okay with a radio kind of thing. I will showcase that when I get to the free mode section. You can start the engine up with the simple case of the accelerator button or the reverse gear button. Both apply. Thank you, ticky thing. I don't like the tick thing, honestly. There are ways to change that. For example, if I go with the digital beep and then start it up again. Okay, thank you. I understood the vehicle was starting. Put on the seatbelts, everybody. Because, yeah, that's not a feature. Seatbelts are not a feature. They're not. But, yeah. Parts will basically allow you to change any number of parts to any available and applicable parts to certain vehicles. Certain vehicles won't get certain parts.